this game, I could,
I think. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, Laricos. Awesome.
Hey, right in time for
thanks for the follow.
Laricos, my man.
All right, I think I'm live.
Yep, you're live. You're good to go. How?
All right, so, so you got Booster's screen up. So, go ahead and flip back to me here for this.
It sounds like Booster got cut off. He was saying something.
I don't remember. Oh, how just this format that we're doing is super cool. And if I was a viewer, I could fire up Castlevania Bloodlines, listen to NoDiggity, and then as Booster's going. As the viewer, they could learning the strats as they go along too. It's just a really cool idea and concept that we're doing here. I was just.
Oh, I'm stoked. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot.
So I hope everybody that's watching right now is fired up their copy of Bloodlines and is learning.
Yeah, I gotta go through a little bit at a time, but it's I have to admit, I didn't do save states when I first learned this game, and it took me over 150 timed runs, timed attempts, before I actually completed the game.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is that would be so difficult to do it that way, because I'm not able to use save states yet for my Genesis runs, but those were the only like Comic Zone, a 13-minute run, and shorter games. I don't know how you'd be able to do it with this 40-minute run here. This is gargantuan.
It's pretty special. So, okay.
Look at that Z-Talks, like painting along with Bob Ross. That's exactly the reference I made off stream. Exactly. I thought of too.
Got a happy little spear jump here. And...
Man, I should really be recording these.
So, okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to hopefully I can get the spear. Otherwise, I'm going to show you the non-spear method of doing this. But it's the same, except spear just gives you extra damage on this. This boss I refer to as Screamy Nix.
Mm-hmm.
So so I didn't get the powered up spear, but I do have the axe, and the axe is, you'll always get it on this section here in 3.8 in the walk up to the boss. Axe is very helpful. So I'll show you, this is basically going to be the more casual strats. But there are two things that you can do that are a little more advanced. That take some timing. So when you first come into the screen, the guy is going to here, let's just go right into it. So there's a couple points where the hitbox is active, like there, and like that. So that was a perfect first phase. Missed the bonus hit there. So I'll break down what I'm doing in a moment.
No problem.
That was a really good battle. Wow, that was a good one. So a couple of things, like there's the first phase, and I just have to wait until it jumps to the next screen here before I can actually do the save state return. So we're going to use the upstab. It's very important because we're going to get additional hits on him before he actually comes down into... There we go. Beautiful. So I'm going to kind of use my hand here to show you what I'm talking about. So when he first comes in, he's going to do that vertical, and then it curves to one side and then comes back across on the top of the screen. Now, when he's going up, he doesn't have a hitbox. When he starts going horizontal left to right is when the hitbox becomes active. So what we want to do is we want to look at what direction he's going. So in the first phase, he's going to hook to the right, which means that if I stand to the right-hand side of the pillar, when his hitbox becomes active and he jumps halfway across the screen and then comes back across, I can hit him twice. First, when he hooks to the right, and second, when he comes back across the entire screen to the left. So I get 2 bonus hits on him right off the bat. Then he'll come down on the side of the screen. When he does that, you can use your up and left or your diagonal spear to hit him and hit him again. And then I use an axe as the last hit. So you have to hit him 5 times to get him out of each of those phases.
So which direction are you looking when you use the axe? You want to throw or to the right, because you should be moving left or right.
It's a fixed pattern. He goes back and forth. The first time that you're going to try to get the bonus hit, you're going to be to the right-hand side of the pillar.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this.
And that's 2 up stabs, and then it's going to rotate, or do I need to move left after the 2 first ones? I guess I'll see you do it. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, so that rotates.
So I missed it there, unfortunately. There's a timing component to that. This has been a really poor battle so far. There we go.
No,
So we'll do it
no
one more
black
time
smoke here, Zetox.
here. Wait, but I got your CPU monitor up.
I went a little overboard when I bought RAM.
Why not? You only live once.
So, are you, again, it's a matter of execution on it. So, even as a speedrunner of this, I don't have the timing perfect. So I use the axe to supplement my lack of hits there. Just be careful though, because you can get bonked and get knocked off of the platform. Let's do this one more time here.
That scream.
There's a reason why I call this boss Screamy Nix. Missed it. Got that one. The axe is super helpful on this boss.
It's hard for me to see the axe come out, just because, like I said, my internet for some reason. But I think I'm seeing where you're doing it.
Yeah, it's a pretty tall jump, and then use the axe to get the arc to hit them.
Bonus hit, get the bonus.
Oh, gosh darn it! Just start. Come on.
You can also use the axe to get the bonus hit too, but that's a strat I haven't practiced.
You're making this fight look easy.
You do it a few thousand times.
Warning,
There we go.
game is harder than it appears.
And you can get double hits with the axe if you go far enough to one side of the platform. Bouncy, bouncy. So, I don't know how else really to describe it other than the fact that there is definitely the timing component to it, to getting the bonus hits. But by getting the bonus hits, it makes it a lot easier because you have fewer amount of cycles or fewer time in the phase where it's firing those rocks at you.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that are always going to troll you and they're going to knock you into the pit. So, let me...
Let's try it out.
Yeah, go ahead and try it out.
Cool.
Here, I'll get you some music.
Thanks.
Won't be the boss music, but that's what it is. All right. Yeah. So Booster, let's see you do your thing here.
Oops. No, that knocked me right off.
Zergy, can we get Booster back on?
Can.
Awesome.
I wanted to keep him all for myself, though.
Oops. Keep hitting jumps sometimes.
I was reading about treasure. On Wikipedia, Squirrel over here's got me curious about things.
Hey, Terrence, let's look for treasure.
Treasure video games.
So,
oh my goodness.
Yep. So after you do the bonus hit or the horizontal hit, it's going to be up and then upright. Will be your two stabs.
Get the bonus hit and nice.
Yeah, the double bonus hit is just such a sweet strat. Nice.
Oops, wrong one.
Yep, you don't want to be doing, if you can avoid it, you don't want to be doing axe on the first drop down, because you can use the spear. You can use the spear and do a lot more damage, especially when you get the hard up spear.
Let's try that again. Now that I know that.
Yeah, powered up spear is going to do more damage than the axe will.
It looked like you were standing a little bit too close to center as well. Missing a lot of those upright hits.
Yeah, you want to be on the one side of the pillar. There you go. Yeah. So, yeah, having the powered up spear greatly reduces this boss battle time, just because of the extra damage you're doing. And the axe timing is a little bit different too, because I always time it so that I watch for his movement coming down to when I'm going to get the axe, because then you can get the double hit on him. Yeah, he won't have a hitbox again until bonus hit time, after you do the first phase. So even if you had a chance to hit him, it wouldn't do anything because the hitbox isn't active. Screaming X is a harsh mistress.
Mm-hmm. Especially, like I said, I really can't see what you're doing. My screen is really frozen, so I'm kind of just seeing frame. I think this is what it looks like. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back.
No worries. This is definitely one of the battles that you're gonna want to practice the heck out of it for the speed run.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can already.
This one and the Gears boss on 4 is
oh, that
pretty
Gears
brutal.
boss is pretty cool.
It's very cool, but you know, I'll save it for our for when we get there. But there's
might not have time.
I know.
I kind of want to go back and just keep working on this level, just so I don't forget some.
Sure.
I gotta get the timing better on that free.
It's all right. We can. What we can do then is I can show off the piston zip on 4 for folks.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I'll do a speed through that. It's kind of funny though because the piston zip, the variant for that is actually something that we originally thought was TAS only, and it actually is really simple to get. Easier than the old strat.
And now I think I'm too far right because I'm not getting any single one of these.
Yep, you gotta.
I think you just gotta. It's just a little center right. I think I just need to be on this side of the.
You've gotta stay.
Yeah, there it is.
You gotta stay pretty tight to the sides though when he's descending after the horizontal phase. When he's descending, you gotta stay pretty far to the left or to the right of the pillar to actually get those hits in. And then, of course, watch for the tail slap. This boss is very interesting, though, because it does require you to use lots of the diagonal and the, rather than just doing horizontal attacks.
Nice.
So I thought it was a really interesting design.
I also think it's easier if I'm doing diagonal rather than straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
He actually reaches further with the spear when you do a diagonal attack. It like holds the spear like closer to the end. At least that's how it looks to me.
Yeah. I believe the hitbox is on the same from a verticality standpoint. I believe the hitbox is the same.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But yeah, if you can get the bonus hits, one or two of the bonus hits, and then when he's coming down to and get at least one of those, it just simplifies it because you don't have to deal with the projectile phase.
There we go.
And for the casual runner, that is very critical because you're just not used to dealing with all of the little rocks there or whatever, meteorites. I don't know what the heck he's firing.
Meatballs.
Meatballs, there you go.
But they're too spicy.
Yes, you can change direction in mid-spear. That is absolutely correct. It's something that we use on the final stage in one of the hallways. Or maybe I should say, you can be going a particular direction and change your spear direction. So I can have forward momentum, turn backwards, spear behind me, and be able to attack behind me.
There we go. I'm picking it up now that I'm starting to learn her phases.
Yep.
I wasn't ready for that bounce phase, and now it's like, oh yeah.
Yep.
I just need to start working on getting those free.
Yep. Get those free hits because they're less risky than the ones that you have to take when there's projectiles flying.
It's on all this. It's complete too, so it's something that you gotta kind of experience.
You're picking this up, my friend. It's good.
Oh, come on. I keep doing that.
See, now what's going to happen is it's going to be Mannix, and then it's going to be you, and then it's going to be leaderboard.
If I could just get a sub 50, I think I'd be thrilled.
You and Mike can battle it out.
Mike Swan, yeah, he's
Swan, yeah.
had a pretty good time up there. That's right.
He was having a lot of fun when I was teaching him the ropes on some of the tricks too. So I'm spreading the joy and the love of Bloodlines through all.
I'm still thinking about meatballs.
I'm glad.
Saying that, we're gonna wrap up the stream and I'm gonna go to Subway and get myself a meatball sub. Jeez, thanks.
Excuse me.
So we got Zerg talking about meatballs. You got Z-Tox talking about Chakan, which makes me think of chicken. Chakan, footlong.
I like
toasted. But yeah, obviously you notice again the horizontal directions are fixed. They're back and forth and back and forth. So you should be able to kill, or you should be able to get to the bouncy phase without having to go through more than two of those. But that axe makes a wonderful backup strat.
Oops. Oh. This is definitely the hardest boss battle of the game.
It's pretty wicked.
So far that I've had to.
Yep.
Mess with. My axe longer.
I know Mike and a couple of the other casual players really struggled on this one. Faust, I would be very happy to have somebody I taught come through and just rock sometimes. I'd be really happy. Doesn't mean I haven't been practicing offline. I have several minutes to save, so we can. Was that a meatball?
Yes, it was.
Oh, I almost kept the power-up spear the whole. That would have been cool. Well, cool. I think I got most of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just reset from this level 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to run this a few times. And if you want to tell people all about this zip and kind of, I think that.
Sure. Let me load up a state here so I don't have the tiny spear. Let's have a little fun with this guy. I missed both of the bonus hits. Jeez. I'm missing every hit today. We're going to backup strats. Why not? There we go. All right. So on stage 4, one of the coolest tricks in the game is a zip. We're going to use an out of bounds characteristic of this game. So one thing I did not mention at the beginning of this is that when you're using your sub weapon, the game actually will shift your hitbox a few pixels above your character sprite, which is a attribute that we're going to abuse a few different times. It's also helpful in certain other areas too, because there are times where you can actually use your sub weapon to avoid getting hit by a projectile in the casual sense. Oops. Okay. Whatever. Don't care.
I think what I want to do, the last thing before we end, is have another race.
Okay. Sounds good.
That way Booster can sort of judge where he's at.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the section right here. This is where the piston zip is.
Whoa, nice zip.
So, to explain how that works, let me, I'll actually load the state back.
I'll be right back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll do a save state right before the piston zip. You can go through it. So what I did with the piston zip is that the piston is a crusher. And so the crushers want to push you into a immovable object, meaning the wall. So by using the axe, I was able to shift my hitbox up to a point where I could abuse that. Okay. That's fine, whatever. I don't care about losing the super spear because I actually need to have the axe. So I'm going to save state here. And we'll just break it down here. So I use that candle as a reference point for where to jump. But the crusher goes back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. So I'm going to use this axe here. So that was a short zip. So what you do is you will go into it. You'll hold right. I'm going to jump and then use my power or my axe, and then hold left, and that forces me into the wall. So then when I get to the level of where the piston is above the top piston, I'm going to flip my D-pad from left to right and hit the jump button, and it will eject me out into the level transition. So that was a short one there, Mr.
Oops. Forgive me.
And that one was a little high, so it actually ejected me, but it put me on the floor plane here. So this this zip strat, it saves roughly 4 or 5 seconds, something like that. One important thing to note is that you don't have to be Lacard to do this. So if you play this game as Morris, you'll actually be able to do that same zip. But the one thing that's risky about it is this. So I'm just going to do this. So right now I am above the ceiling. So at this point you'd say, well, geez, sorry, Diggity, you're soft locked. There's actually a weird trait. So if I do a spear jump with Lacard, I actually fall through the ceiling onto the next floor level. So that would allow me to alleviate or eliminate the soft lock. But if you're playing as Morris, Morris doesn't have that capability, so Morris would actually be stuck and soft locked in there. So it's a use at your own risk if you want to play this game as Morris. But yeah, you can see it as I basically have been intentionally ejecting out of the walls early, so you can see what it looks like at the various points. And there's the transition right there. So it dumps me to the screen wrap, and all of a sudden I grab the door. Love that harpy. Love that booster. So, yeah, I totally agree, Zetox. Let's get some.
We should get to that race too.
Yep.
I still got to play my games.
Yeah. So yeah, you're correct, Zetox. Throwing an axe makes you taller by a pixel or two, and then instead of getting the crush death, it actually shoves your sprite into the wall, and then I walk right through it. So the old strat, again, the old speedrun strat was to actually try to walk yourself up the wall, left and then right. And then right there, eject right before you get to the level of that crusher. But now with the beautiful jump strat, where you can actually eject yourself out on the screen wrap. It looks so good. Oh, I love that thing. Okay, so let me reset real quick, and we can get set up here. Yeah, I can hear that player. All right, do we have a Zetox back? Or excuse me, not a Zetox. Do we have a Zergy back?
I don't know. Did he walk away?
He said he was going to be gone for like 5 minutes.
Well, maybe we'll just, since it's only 8 minutes till I go.
Okay.
Why don't you just keep showing off some stuff? I'm going to take a quick break on my end, and then by that time, Zerg will probably be back and can send it over to me.
Okay, sounds good. I'll go through a couple of my other save states here.
And
well, actually, just for
fun. So do this into like a weekly thing or something until I can get this.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do. Sure, let's do a Drac battle, because let's just have fun with that. SRAM. Let's just do a Drac battle. Okay, we'll load up our state. So yeah, this normally would have really good music, and but I just didn't load it yet. So here, let's get the good music. There we go. Got it. Load state. Listen to that rockin' music. Oops. That is why a lot of speedrunners do not do the stair hop when they're at the final stage, is because you can fall right through if you're not holding the if you're not holding up. And it would really stink to have a good time into the Drac battle and then be like, oh, whoops, I just fell through the stairs. All right, here we go. So Drac's got 3 phases. And this one, I'm going to use the floor to actually set up my positioning. So you see there's those vertical lines.
And I am back.
Screw that up.
Oh, ready to race?
Welcome. I think actually Booster said he was going to be taking a break here, so I'm going to just do a quick Drac battle. There we go.
How to use the litter box. Toxie.
All right. So this one is a very similar strat to what you've seen in the past for other Drac battles, where you're doing a jump and then attack. So you normally do like a jump whip for all the other. When his head looks up, do jump and attack. But you see on the floor, I'm actually maintaining those 2 hash marks between me and him. Oh, thanks, Drac. Appreciate it. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep it alone. This is phase 1. The benefit to having a powered up spear is it actually shortens the battle. by 2 cycles. So right now you notice that he's got 1 bar health left still. I should have actually killed him when he was dead center. So now this is phase 2. Phase 2 is a Lacard special because we can do upstabs. There, okay, that's good positioning. So there I used my spear jump for iframes. And this is the last phase of Drac. And this is the one I call poke him in the foot. Just poke him in the foot. Because look at this. You can stun lock him. Poke him in the foot. So then he switches phases to the red thing where his pants get very hot. And then this is the 3rd phase. So you do a combination of horizontal stab with axe.
Why does he have crotch mouth? It's creepy.
And that's Dracula.
GG, sir.
Wee-hee! Woohoo! And all of our timing that we do in the speedrunning community is from Crystal Grab.
And is it time? All right,
yeah, that's all time.
Someone timing?
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, I mean, that all being said, I appreciate getting the opportunity to do this Master and Apprentice, and thanks again to.
You want to let's do this race real quick. Screw it. Let's
you
do it.
Race? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, let's.
Booster throwing down the gauntlet.
Do a quick reset here.
So we'll just both start at the character select like we do a speedrun.
Sounds good.
Zerg, if you want to count us off.
All right.
When you're ready. Let me get some water.
Pouring some water right now.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good. Delicious water.
So the streamer trick, you get a big old jug of water and a cup, and you get the water in the fridge.
No, that's a streamer racing trick. You know whether or not your opponent has got to go pee, and then you start pouring water around.
That's only if you can do the run one-handed.
That's true.
This water is delicious. It's the perfect temperature.
Now we need chalky. We need some chalky.
I think we're both on character select screen. I think we should be ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go. Well, it looks like Booster's about 5 seconds behind.
I'm always 5 seconds behind. What's up with that?
I think it's just
wait for a
latency.
second?
No, you're fine.
I'm just saying, you know. So we gotta let, you know, if they finish really close, you know, you gotta give it to Booster, although we don't have timers, so nothing official here.
I'll be really happy if I can even get. So we'll see what happens. This run is so iffy. I'm sure it's really reset.
Heaven's Fury, welcome.
Lead shielded the nuclear bunker. Zetox knows me so well. That's good. Good. Let's do that. That works for me. Oh, nice. Barely.
And NoDiggity gets the first kill on the mini boss, and Booster shortly behind.
Oops. Oh man, not good.
Booster didn't want to go in the next room, but he did anyway. He did it for us. Oh, NoDiggity misses the dog tower jump. Oh, 3 times in a row.
My bone pillar. I'm giving Booster a chance.
Yeah, they're neck and neck.
Excellent.
You are not behind Booster. You're like pixel perfect with each other.
Oh crap. There we go. Oh crap, I keep doing that. Okay, we'll just get that. Keep mixing up my stupid controls.
Booster gets the meat.
Yeah, I accidentally jumped up there. I didn't mean to.
Got NoDiggity.
Every once in a while I'll do a jump rather than a sub.
Oh, he gets past the dog snake. Bone snake, whatever we're gonna call it. And NoDiggity starts with the first boss.
Oh, come on. Jump that far.
Booster's doing the same fight, but he's got the upgraded spear. He's got the flames.
I got the best. Man, I got the best pattern. So.
NoDiggity takes it down. Oh, Booster loses the flames.
And the tantrum pose. Yeah.
Takes him down. Booster waits to jump up and get that crystal. And he grabs it. Both of our racers are on to stage 2. I can pretend like you're over a wave pool on this area. Dracula's just got like the swimming area with a wave pool. It's just generating waves.
That's how he makes money.
Yeah.
He runs a water park.
That's how he funds this whole enterprise. Or maybe just those fish guys demand it as part of their benefits.
It's like the health package. Because I thought Dracula made all his money because he sold clocks and watches.
Maybe that wall meat is there because it's like an Easter egg hunt for like his minions. Maybe this whole thing's like an amusement park / like fun place for the enemies, and you're just tearing it up. It's like the fun police over here.
Hey, we bought our day pass.
This whole time you're just like, I want to speak to the manager. NoDiggity doing the little wizard handling. NoDiggity's got the flame spear, so he's got a definite advantage, especially for this boss coming up.
Ooh. Not good. Diggity's in big trouble here.
Taking multiple hits. It's almost dead. Oh, he barely scratched his way through there. Just gonna have to try to not take any damage on this auto scroller. Booster with the full health. NoDiggity with 2 pips of health. This could go very well for Booster here.
I don't know how much, how close I am to my supers. Kind of nervous picking up all this.
NoDiggity kisses a Medusa. I mean, Booster did. NoDiggity did not kiss a Medusa.
go this way.
Maybe the clip there.
No, I think there's a damage boost that NoDiggity's not going to be able to do up here.
Oh god.
Right.
I sure enough powered up spear. Let's see if we can hang.
Normally, I think he'd
I
damage
doubt
boost
it.
through this bone snake, but
Correct.
not today. Unless I'm thinking of the different bone snake.
No, you're
Right.
correct.
Ooh, and Booster's got the flaming axe again, or spear.
Way
You know,
too.
early on that.
We'll see if we can.
NoDiggity gets some health when I wasn't looking.
Cool. We were able to hang on. Oh, but we lost it going into the boss battle? Seriously? You lose the flame? Oh wait, no. But I must have picked up a different, so it overrode it or something.
Yeah, if you,
Darn it. I didn't know
it's
that.
gonna cost you.
Yeah, no kidding. Now I gotta do it the old-fashioned
This
way.
boss is way slower the old-fashioned way. This would
Yeah, no
normally be a
kidding.
reset in a speed run.
Correct. Can't believe I pulled that one off. Jeez.
I thought you were going to take a hit and bite the dust.
Yeah, backup strats are good.
And then Booster was going to take the win. I still have hopes. We're going to see Booster on top.
Oh, Booster's a good runner. Not letting up.
He is. He's only got like 5,000 fewer
We'll see if I can even get.
runs through this game.
I don't even know if I'm gonna get through level 3, so we'll see what. Oh, that's
Booster takes
that.
the boss down.
Or that I remember that.
Good job taking that boss down, Booster. Oh, it's a pain without the fast strat.
Yeah, the slow way. It's, yeah, definitely where we set.
NoDiggity's got the flame. It's really good. That bone snake is gone.
Oh,
This is one of the levels that Booster just learned today. We're gonna see how all that practice helps him out.
can't practice for those harpies. Good lord.
Yeah, that harpy that harpy pattern was just not helping at all.
baby. Harping.
Harpingy. Oh, but Booster gets the fast transition.
Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna too many harpies. Oh man.
That is
Not
way
cool.
too many harpies. 5 harpies at once. At the end there.
Yikes.
Booster's coming in here with very low health. But he takes down the bone snake. See if
Oh, okay, and there it is. I'll keep it going until Diggity finishes level 3. That'll be.
bites to the Medusa. He's not out yet. It's a fast reload there. Five RBs at once, yeah, you get those big Montanas. That's just too many to handle. But I think Booster could pound 5 the big beef and cheddars. You'd have to use.
I don't eat meat.
I was getting to that. You'd have to use a meat substitute.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe if you get some thin sliced portobello mushrooms with a nice spice and sauce on them. Now I'm thinking about meatballs again.
Oops. So wanting to go right, gotta go left. See, talk.
Alright, I'm gonna help out Boostershane by asking NoDiggity some questions he's gonna have to think about. So what's the state of my NES? How's it going?
Actually, been working with Quantum. He's trying to get the board finalized, the power board finalized.
Excellent.
Because
do we know what it's gonna look like, or is it?
I kind of know.
He kind of knows, but I'm doing a little bit different than what you sent me because I got to do a little artistic license, you know.
As long as it looks good. So how many?
Oh, come on!
How many contacts have you had to solder so far? If you can count them out.
Well, actually, luckily the NES doesn't have a ton of. They don't have a ton of capacitors in them that I have to replace. Especially considering that when I do the power board, I'm actually going to be eliminating probably 6 or 7 different capacitors that I would normally have to replace. Because we're not doing RF out.
What are the specs on all the capacitors?
They hold some electricity and then let go of it. That's the spec.
We talking ohms here? What are we talking?
You talk farads.
Farads?
Farads. Not ferrets. Farads.
I love ferrets. They're so cute. They try to kill you and then they like run sideways and fall off a bed.
Ferrets are stinky. They're people said that they're musky. I'm like, no, they're stinky.
They're so funny, dude. What's up, Sega man? Alright, is it possible to recess the controller's connections so that I can put a couple of 8-bit do wireless dongles in there and it'll be flush?
I could change the wiring in such a way. The only thing that's unfortunate about that is in the future, if you decide that things need to change, you need to get a replacement controller brand or things like that. You don't want it to be specific to that. But I can actually put a. We can leave the front controller ports in. And then,
shoot!
Thanks, sir. You're doing a good job.
I'm helping out Booster. Can it be on like a slide? Like, you know how you slide your chair and your car back and forth?
What it could be is it could be set up in such a way that the internal wiring is tied to those receivers, but the external wiring still exists. So in the future, if you want to change something, we could switch it back to the external.
Oh crap.
How do they make Frankenstein that tall if he's made out of corpses?
Well, there we go. I just beat stage 3. Describe the award, and not too bad. I definitely had the most trouble with stage 3, so that's.
Well, Frankenstein's made of load-bearing corpses.
Do you think he has to like continually go to the graveyard to get parts? You gotta I think you gotta maintain a monster like that.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to have Booster go through this section because this section is just amazing.
I don't like this. It doesn't sound amazing the way you put it like that.
It's absolutely amazing.
Sounds the opposite of amazing.
You just gonna sit the rest of this one out, Booster?
We were going to stage 3.
What do you mean?
Oh, it looks like you're not.
Well, I don't know the rest of this. Yeah, I've caught up on everything. Yeah, and I got my stuff to do now. Got to do some Shinobi.
Oh, Shinobi shenanigans. Here's the gear boss that we were talking about earlier. NoDiggity does not have the power of a flame spear.
Yeah, it helps, but you don't always need it.
Well, I'm gonna stay on Discord and get my stream set up. So Zerg, just
okay. I'll
let me know.
Yeah, I'll just keep playing until you say cut it, and then we'll.
I'm looking forward to hitting my Be Right Back screen. I did a little change on it. It's got a hot new sound effect.
This boss, when you kill him, it sounds like you're throwing a drum kit down the stairs.
Is that sound coming from me? I was playing with a Rubik's Cube.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah, follow.
Oh, stage 5. Oh, everybody loves stage 5.
Whoa, Faust, don't be talking about my graveyard runs. Alright?
Alright. Well, I mean, that all being said, I mean, Booster's getting set up, but my name's NoDiggity1. Feel free if you'd like to throw me a follow. I'd appreciate it. And we've also been playing with Boostershane. Also throw him a follow. He's a fantastic speedrunner across multiple genres. I'm just a hack, so. And then also thank you, Zerg Hug Party, for giving us the hosting here. And oh, there's my super sub weapon. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, and if we might have to be back at this next week, can we maybe turn this into a Saturday type thing? Every Saturday do a Master and Apprentice type.
Yeah, I think that would be...
we'll finish Castlevania and then we can move on to something else. I was hoping that maybe Barry could teach, or Zerg could teach Barry some... That'd be amazing.
Well, and then we've got the expertise of folks who play the various Shinobi games. I think that'd be fun to teach those off to.
Shinobi! Yeah, kind of like showcasing games and having people to discuss. It's pretty neat. Transfer a lot more knowledge that way.
Here for any Shinobi.
Let's see.
Is that some Faust that I thought
Faust.
Yes, it is.
You know that beautiful voice.
What's up, Faust? You're gonna do some Sonic 1 today? Are we gonna get some Faust?
Man.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna totally do this.
That's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, me too.
Awesome. Well, hey,
I might be doing some glitchless stuff. I don't know about no zips.
I don't think anyone that's going to be playing knows anything about Sonic 1 other than
zips.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna drop my stream here, and I'm gonna return to lurking here on SegaCrew. So I'm not going anywhere. But good luck with your runs, Booster, and thanks again, man.
Awesome.
No, thank you. NoDiggity, thank you, Zerg. Thanks for all the fun, and we'll see you guys next Saturday for now. More Master and
Yeah, I'm down.
Excellent.
I'm gonna get out of here, or no, I'll stay on here. But I'm gonna if you, I know Z-Tox is wanting you to do a cat news, and just let me know.
All right. This is a special cat news bulletin. We just did the old Master and Apprentice with Booster and NoDiggity, and now we're gonna kick it over. And Booster's going to show us some things. First, starting off with Shinobi. And let me just pull up the calendar here. We got Shinobi any percent expert. We got Comic Zone. We got X-Men 2. We got Earthworm Jim. We got something for everyone. Everyone in the family's got something they can watch here. So we're going to kick it over to Booster, and you have a great day.